again on the chase. Blocks him off the backboard. Oh, showtime. Oh, he slammed it down. Kino rises. Another three from Eula. Oh, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Welcome to the Max Stern Athletic Center. It's day 3 of the Red Sarachek tournament. I'm Chaim Stark alongside Josh Kenner, and today, the opening game of day 3 of the tournament, we've got a good one. It's the 6-seeded SAR Sting against the 3-seeded Frisch Cougars. Now, Josh, this is a big rivalry. These teams play each other a ton in the Yeshiva League. What's something you're looking forward to in this matchup?
Yeah, star-studded matchup. No shortage of good players out here today. Frisch Cougars led by 6'5" junior Isaac Stepner, one of the best players in the Yeshiva League in day school basketball all season. SAR, though, no shortage of talent. They went to the Yeshiva League finals. They're ready to go here today.
This is the NCSY pregame show. NCSY, inspiring the Jewish future for more than 70 years. Should be a good one. The fans have made their way out. If you take a look into the crowd, it looks like the Frisch fans, Josh, are doing a little bit of a St. Patrick's Day theme with the green out there. It looks like they're going for St. Patrick's.
We might have to consult Rap if that's kosher.
The Cougars hope they have the luck on their side. The Sting as well, if you look behind their bench, they've brought some fans as well, students, parents, all throughout the packed Max Athletic Center, and just about ready to get this one going.
And for the Sting, make sure to keep your eyes on Max Weiss, junior 5'11" guard. He had 27 points when these two teams faced each other in the Yeshiva League semifinals. So be on the lookout for him.
The starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students. On the tip, Stepner wins it, and we're just getting going. Welcome to the Max Athletic Center. So happy you could join us. Frisch controls the opening tip. Number 11, Judah Suss, the 6'1" junior guard. Looking for a teammate. He'll drive in. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound is available, and it's taken there by Avery Simon, number 32. Sting with their first possession. Evan Goldberg, number 1. Guarded there by number 24, Nathan Neufeld. Now it's Jonah Blechner, number 2 for the Sting. Hands over to Halpert. Over to Max Weiss, number 30. 10 to go on the shot clock. It's the Sting's first possession. That ball, it's going to be a kick. Hit the foot there of Jesse Reinhardt. Fresh shot clock for the Sting. Sting able to get it in bounds. Max Weiss over to Jonah Blechner at the top of the key. Blechner hands to Halpert. Coming across is Goldberg. Goldberg going on the left side. Good defense there. Goldberg reverse layup is good with the
masterful
right hand.
Finish inside from Evan Goldberg, getting SAR on the board here with 1 minute into the game.
2-0 Sting as we're on the board here at the Max Stern Athletic Center. Frisch controls. Judah Suss, guarded by Goldberg, gets a screen. Pulls up into the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Back rim, rebound, taken there by Blechner.
All right, here come the Sting, looking to get another bucket down low to Goldberg. Goes up and finishes. A little fist bump, giving the SAR Sting a 4-0 lead here early.
Nice pass inside as the Frisch defense just seemed to lose him that time. Here's Stepner, spin move. Fans wanted to travel, nothing called. Judah Suss, hands to Stepner. Stepner gets inside, jump shot from the paint, no good. Offensive rebound. Taken by Reinhardt, swings to the corner. It's Halpert against Neufeld. Neufeld looking to get around him with the right hand, it's good.
Incredible finish there by Neufeld.
Yeah, nice move from Neufeld as the Cougars get on the board. It's 4-2. A little over 2 minutes gone by. Opening game of day 3 of the Red Sarachek tournament here at the Max Stern Athletic Center. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken by Stepner. Stepner will pull up from 3. Short. Rebound, Simon.
SAR doing good job containing Steppner thus far. I liked how they doubled him once last possession. That led to a miss, forced a tough shot on the previous possession. Here they come.
Steppner forced the steal. It's a fast break opportunity with the left hand, no good. But 2 free throws for Jesse Reinhardt as he got fouled.
Yeah, the gym here, Chaim, it's starting to fill up. Incredible atmosphere, Frisch SAR, little Jewish Subway series. Tell us what this means to you as a former student at the SAR High School.
That's right. Every time that we played Frisch, it was exciting. And then something unique about the matchup, SAR, as you mentioned in the pregame show, won the previous matchup, beating Frisch in the semifinals. Historically, it's been difficult to win back-to-back games in this matchup. Since these teams are usually so evenly matched, you don't see too many winning streaks on either side. So Frisch looking to get even here today.
Yeah.
Two for 2 from the line, and we're all tied up at 4. Max Weiss calls out a play as he brings the ball up court. Evan Goldberg, guarded by Reinhardt.
Evan Goldberg so far with all the Stig's points. I wonder if they'll go back to him here.
Weiss thinking about a 3 was Goldberg. Now he'll drive in, pull up, no good.
He wanted a foul call, but he'll be forced to get back on defense.
Reinhardt, Simon guarding up. Thought about a 3, he'll now swing it. Noam Grossman, number 12 for Frisch, guarded by Simon, now hands back. It's Reinhardt. Stops on a dime, puts it up and good. Nice move there from Reinhardt. He drove left, was able to get to his right hand. A more comfortable shot for him.
Yeah, talented 6'3" senior. He's going to have a big game for Frisch to come out on top.
Halpert for the Sting, hands to Blechner. He launches a 3, he got it. First 3-pointer of the game comes courtesy of Jonah Blechner, and the Sting retake the lead. They're up 7-6. Here comes Frisch right back. Simon got the strip, and it's off the foot of Suss. That'll be a turnover, first turnover of the game as Avery Simon forced the steal.
Yeah, that was a big past couple possessions for the Sting. They hit the 3, they come back, force a turnover. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going on this possession here.
Number 20, Manu Webke checks into the game. Manu Webke is a sophomore. We mentioned a little bit yesterday, Josh, that some of these teams are going to bring up some of their freshmen and sophomores from the junior varsity to help supplement them for the tournament. Jump shot is no good for Halpert. Frisch controls the rebound, and here comes Steppner. Steppner, long strides. Layup wouldn't go, though. Nice defense that time. Throws it away. Steppner gets it back. He'll try again. That time a much easier finish. Frisch retakes the lead. Up ahead to Webke. Hands to Blechner. Now the Sting will slow things down with Max Weiss. Guarded there by Grossman. Screen from Simon. Weiss takes it. Steppner. Nice defense. And he gets the rebound. He wouldn't bite on that pump fake, Josh.
No, he would not. Max Weiss, yeah, looking to see him continue to look for action inside.
Steppner pulls up a little bit too strong. Jonah Blechner in a hurry, pushing things up court.
Yeah, let's see what Manu Webke can do here, Chaim. As you mentioned, a sophomore. I believe he is a camper at Camp Mosheva, Indian Orchard, one of the premier Jewish summer camps in the nation. So let's see if all those summer league appearances pay off here.
Knocked away. Sting maintained possession. Avery Simon will get subbed out for Evan Goldberg. Frisch have kept their starting 5 out there on the floor. With the left hand, Webke gets
Quick
it to
first
go.
step, and he's able to get that one up and in, giving SAR the 9-8 lead.
Neufeld. Over to Reinhardt. Spinning. Can't win, though, as the layup was a little bit too strong. Here come the Sting. Into the corner, Webke thought about a 3. Maybe a little bit intimidated by Steppner's contest. Instead, it's a jump shot. No good. Weiss couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Steppner.
Now, if you're Frisch here on this possession, Chaim, what are you looking for? What sort of action do you want to get?
Well, we've been mentioning Stepner's name a lot today. That there's a reason for that. The offense runs through him. You can see he's the tallest guy out there on the floor, standing in at 6'5". He's a great shooter and able to get inside, so a real threat.
Yeah.
Reinhardt now, hands off. Grossman back to Reinhardt, a three, no good. Rebound Webke. Here's Weiss, one-on-one against Stepner. Into the corner, Webke, three-pointer, no. Rebound.
Good look there on that possession for the Sting.
Rebound
I'd like to see them replicate that in the future.
Gervis couldn't get it to go. He got the rebound, tried to take it all the way, just missed. And the foul. Ari Halpert gets inside, finishes with his strong left hand.
Chaim, we mentioned this a little bit yesterday, but we think it's advantageous for any team out here to play downhill, use their momentum, drive down the lane, finish with authority, and we saw that there from Halpert on that drive.
Be sure to stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show coming at you right after the second quarter.
Step it up, step it up.
Looks like the Frisch coach having something to talk about with the referee. The Frisch coach is Zach Tuckman. Something interesting, Josh. Frisch actually switched coaches mid-season. Brian Jensen was their coach. Now Tuckman is at the helm.
Yeah, Tuckman, bringing in Frisch as the 3 seed, obviously one of the top teams in the tournament. They have championship aspirations. They're not hiding that, so they're trying to come out here today and punch their ticket into Sarachek Sunday.
Halpert completes the three-point play. Sting lead by 4. 2-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Just 34 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Jacob Gervis, the 6'1 senior, running the offense for Frisch here. Guarded by Halpert. Clock trickling off as Frisch looks to get perhaps the last shot of the quarter. Gervis will run things now. Into the corner. Three-pointer is up. No good. Sting get the rebound. Avery Simon heaves it down, and it's no good. What I think happened there, Josh, sometimes the fans will try to trick the team by counting down 3-2-1 when there's more time on the clock. That heave looked like it might have been.
Yeah, I saw a lot of that last night in the Jewish culture versus TABC game, but Jewish culture remained composed. Right, there's the shot clock, the game clock right above the hoop, so no excuse for the players not to be cognizant of that.
Best summer ever. Last summer we brought on 1,000 teens to Israel. This year we're bringing even more. The countdown is on. Are you ready? With over 20 incredible programs, NCSY has something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to make this the best summer ever. Register today at summer.ncsy.org. All right, Josh, we're 1 quarter in the books. SAR's got a 4-point lead. What have you seen so far?
I've seen a lot of great buckets from SAR, especially that 3 from Blechner. I'd like to see some more 3-point shots go down for both teams. I'm a big fan of high-scoring affairs, something we did not see last night in the game we commentated.
Yeah, as you mentioned, a lot of the games yesterday, a lot of buckets. This one turning into maybe more of a defensive battle. Just 20 combined points and just 1 3-pointer has been cashed in that first. The teams will look to get some more offense going here in the second quarter.
Yeah, SAR being the 6th seed, although they beat Frisch in the Yeshiva League semifinals, I wonder if they can pull off the first Tier 1 upset of this tournament. As yesterday, I believe all top seeds were triumphant. Seeds 1 through 8 punching their ticket into the Tier 1.
Weiss pulls up. Nice look
Boy, that
there.
was pretty. I'd like to see more of that from number 30, Sam Weiss. Max Weiss, I apologize.
Here come the Cougars, looking to respond. There's a drive, nice finish with the left hand for Nathan Neufeld. (14-10), 7:10 to go. Second quarter. Max Stern Athletic Center, day 3, game 1 of the Red Sarachek tournament. Simon thought about a 3, Steppner on him. Swings it to Blechner with Gervis on him. Now Blechner, a fadeaway jump shot, uses the glass to get it to go.
Reminds me a lot of Mr. Kushner from Ramaz last night. Nice little kiss off the glass, gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a great call. Kushner's got a couple inches on Blechner, height-wise, but that was a similar look. You're definitely right.
Listen,
about
it's
that.
Erev Shabbos, but the bank is still open here in Washington Heights, New York.
Foul called on the play. They're going to say on the floor, not on the act of shooting. So Frisch will inbound from under the Sting basket. Gervis got free. Layup is good.
Yeah, great patience by the inbounder, waiting for the play to develop. Gervis finds the lane, cuts down. SAR 16, Frisch 12, 6:32 to play in the second period.
Something interesting about that, you've got 5 seconds to inbound the ball, and I feel like that once it starts to get past the 2 to 3 second mark, the fans start panicking, but it was a great job there by the inbounder, remaining calm, knew he had more time.
That's right, that's why he's getting paid the big bucks. That's why he's out here on the big stage.
Corner 3, it's short, rebound Blechner. He'll lead the push. Ahead to Weiss. Nice feed to Simon. Blechner swings it. Hits Goldberg. Gets to a spot. No good. And it's going to be a foul. They're going to call it on Halpert. He grabbed Steppner as he was going for that offensive rebound.
The Frisch faithful fired up. Huge school out in Paramus, New Jersey. What do they have, over 1,000 students?
Yeah, SAR is a big school, but Frisch even has them trumped.
Yeah, look, both schools, they've came out in full support today. The gym, the Max Stern Athletic Center is packed. Incredible atmosphere.
This is the first game of 4 that we're going to have here on this Friday, as there's a nice take to finish with the left hand from Neufeld. But this is the first game of 4 that we're going to have here at the Max Stern Athletic Center for Tier 1 of this tournament. Yeah,
Neufeld exploiting the defenders, finishing downhill again. He looks good inside, Chaim.
Yeah, absolutely. Sting lead at 16-14. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
There's awesome facilities, from pool to tennis courts to soccer fields, and just the avira, the atmosphere at the dining room. We bench all together, all meals, which is amazing. We value Torah, and we have chinuch staff that are on campus 24/7.
I truly believe anyone who comes here as a camper will carry this place with them for the rest of their lives.
I love it, and my family loves it.
You wish you could just stay here forever.
To the Max Stern Athletic Center. Sting lead at 16-14. Webke, number 20 for the Sting, the sophomore who's joined the club for this tournament. Over to Max Weiss. Now it's Goldberg. Goldberg driving inside, using the left hand. It's a little short. He gets his own rebound though. Now with the right hand, gets it to go.
Yeah, great job by Goldberg, remaining patient down low. Despite not finishing the first one, goes up for the rebound, calmly finishes with the hook.
Kick out here, Steppner. Gets to his spot. No good, but a foul. So Isaac Steppner will head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
The Jewish Bam Adebayo at the free throw line. I wonder if he can score 83 points today.
First free throw is no good. We would like to thank Chopsticks for being a proud MacsLive sponsor. For the best Chinese food in Teaneck, you've got to go to Chopsticks. Head to chopsticksusa.com to order online. The link is in the description of this video. 0 for 2 from the line for Steppner. Tie up, and they're going to call a held ball. Now, you mentioned the Bam Adebayo connection. Bam Adebayo was infamously took, 45, 50 free throws in that
36 from
game?
43 from free throws. So obviously, you got to be knocking down your free throws, especially in a big game like today.
Yeah, 43 free throws is ridiculous. Steppner got just 2 that time, failed to convert, but Frisch was able to get the ball right back. Gervis swings it across. Here's Neufeld driving inside again with the left hand. He likes that southpaw finish, Josh.
Yeah, they sort of cleared out the right side for him. He got his first step, and he was able to finish. SAR should recognize that in the future and have a man waiting at the hoop and help defense.
Blechner to Simon. Gets around Steppner, but it's stripped. Stolen by Jesse Reinhardt, and Frisch looks to tie or maybe take the lead. Neufeld thought about taking the lead with a three-pointer, but now he'll put the ball on the floor and hand back to Gervis. Gervis guarded by Simon. Gets inside, spin move, now a kick out. Blocked by Webke.
Manu Webke coming up with a big block down low here for the SAR Sting.
Ari Halpert back into the game. Number 0 for SAR. Reinhardt inbounds it, gets it to the corner. 3-point attempt, no good. Neufeld couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound SAR. Webke. Over to Weiss. Relentless defense there from Noah Grossman, but they're going to call a foul. Despite the foul, Josh, that was great intensity from Grossman on the defensive end.
Yeah, Grossman knows what 30 Weiss is capable of, one of the most prolific scorers in Jewish basketball in the country. They're not going to let him have any easy buckets tonight. This morning.
Inbound play. Nice look there from Halpert. He inbounded it, got it right back, finished with his strong, dominant left hand.
Ari Halpert, son of Coach Rafi Halpert for the Sting, looking like a good duo today.
No good. Good defense there from Webke. He's really made an impact. Stolen, however, taken by Reinhardt. Over to Gervis. Steppner thought about a 3. He traveled.
I thought Gervis had Grossman down low there on the left block, but it would have been a little bit of a risky play.
Steppner thought about a 3, got a little tippy toes maybe, a little too incy, and he traveled. Sting lead it by 4. It's 20-16, just approaching 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Webke looking for a teammate. He'll put the ball on the floor instead. Now up top to Weiss, who resets the offense. Halpert, back to Weiss. Still 12 to shoot, plenty of time for the Sting to make something happen here. Weiss getting double teamed, gives it up. Goldberg thought about a 3, now drives. Simon inside, the layup is good.
Very controlled offense from SAR on that possession, using all 35 seconds of the shot clock to their advantage.
Getting inside that time was Neufeld, and he drew the blocking foul. 2:22 to go here in the first half. Be sure at halftime to stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show.
Avery Simon, the 6-foot senior, putting his body on the line, but the ref did not give him the call.
Neufeld, first free throw is good. Now, Josh, I think we should maybe address the elephant in the room, that I did go to SAR, and they are battling Frisch. However, I can assure you all, first of all, I have no effect on this game, obviously. You know, you hear about the announcer jinx, the announcer, whatever, any of that nonsense. None of that's real. What's going to happen is what's going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. I wish my boys over in Boston from Maimonides were in this tournament. They actually played SAR to a close game in the MIMO Invitational Tournament. Obviously, SAR being one of the better teams in the country, but unfortunately they did not get the invite to the tournament this year.
Webke gets it here. Swings to the corner, Halpert. Steppner on him. Gets around Steppner. What a nifty move.
Masterful finish inside for Ari Halpert. How did he get that shot up and in?
Right back the other way, no good. SAR with the rebound, looking to maybe gain some momentum here. They're up 6 with the ball.
Max Weiss from deep, left corner. No good.
Here come the Cougars, back the other way. There's a three-point attempt, and it's drained. Judah Suss gets on the board.
Judah Suss with an emphatic response, bringing Frisch within 3 with just under 90 seconds to go here in the first half.
Sting by 3. 1:17 to go. Goldberg. Back to Halpert. He's guarded by Neufeld. Driving in, now kicks out to Goldberg. Puts the ball on the floor, hands to Weiss. Picked up by Neufeld again. Here's Weiss. In the low post, looking to put the moves on Neufeld. And the foul, a blocking foul called there on Neufeld. It's going to be an and one opportunity.
If I'm Frisch, I'm looking to double Max Weiss down low. Everyone knows what he can do when he has the ball in his hands.
You know, Josh, those offensive foul, charging, blocking fouls, I find them to be so fickle, so tough to tell. Because just, you know, one little lean in this way or that way.
Yeah, by the naked eye test, it's really hard to make a definitive call. You know, it's important to just trust the referees on those.
Take a look at the replay here. As Weiss bared down on Neufeld, he might have been in the restricted area there. If you look at his right foot, that might have been what drew the
Definitely
foul.
a little bit of a push-off, but I like the energy, especially given the moment.
Steppner, Sting have been able to keep him at bay for the most part early today. Looking to get hot, and he
Good
finishes.
defense, better offense. Isaac Steppner with a big finish.
And with a block on the other end, Steppner on offense and defense. Webke gets it back though, puts up the 3. No good, Steppner the rebound.
All right, Steppner corrals, bringing it up the floor. What are you looking for here? We've seen a lot of ISO ball on these sort of last possessions of the quarter for all teams here in this tournament. So what do you think will be effective for the Cougars?
Well, just 10 seconds to go. If they're going to do something, they're going to want to do it quickly. As here's Gervis putting the moves on Webke with the right hand, no good. Rebound is available into the corner. Final shot, it's good. At the buzzer. Noam Grossman got it to go.
Yeah, Noam Grossman bringing Frisch within 1 point at halftime. A humongous shot.
We'll see
as
if
both teams go into the locker room.
Yeah, we'll see if they called it a 3 or a 2-pointer. Let's see. And we're going to send it straight down momentarily to our sideline reporter who's got an interview with the SAR coach. What you got for us?
Ran, it worked. We got the extra pass, it worked. We just gotta keep moving the ball, keep moving the pace. But if we stay stagnant, we know this Frisch team very well. We'll get in trouble.
And pair of threes there at the end of the first half. What are you going to do to stop Frisch going into the end of the game?
Well, continue to execute what we've been doing the entire time. We got to crowd the paint. We got to do some help defense. And on top of that, we just got to be able to execute our extra passes and our plays, and we'll be fine.
Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. As the coach mentioned, the familiarity between SAR Frisch going to be a big one as this game heads into the second half. It's now time for the Camp Step It Up halftime show.
And I fell in love with basketball when I was 12 years old. Well, let me take you back to the beginning of Step It Up. A kid with hoop dreams and
7th grade, played middle school ball, played high school ball. I wanted to be a Division I player. My friends were cynical about it. My teachers at school, my head of school. The dream became a reality. And as a little kid from Boca Raton, Florida, I ended up finding myself in Madison Square Garden. That only fueled more and more, and the dream became bigger. I transferred to Brandeis University in Boston, where I played 2 more years before moving to Israel, playing a year of pro ball. And at 25 years old, 2 years later, I started stepping up. At the time, a basketball private training company. Remember the first session I ran, I was driving home and I just had goosebumps. I felt something. I said, this is it. And from that private training session, we grew more private trainings in a day camp where kids got better in a 5-day program. So I said to myself, if kids are getting better in an hour and getting better in a week, let's start a sleepaway camp. Let's take them for 6 to 8 weeks. We can make a real shift in their mind, a shift in their soul and their perspective. And that's what we did. I sit here with you 12 years later in 2023. We started with 1 kid in 2009. This summer, we're fortunate enough to host over 430 campers from 20 states and 10 countries. When I first started Step It Up, the intention was to run a high-end skill development camp. Little did I know, it would evolve into a life skills camp disguised as a basketball camp, whose core principles are the same principles that I not only grew up on, but still live by to this day. Open heart, open mind. If you come in with the right attitude and you open your heart and mind, we can make tremendous progress. Attention to detail, on the court and off. Live passionately, because what else is there? The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Whatever you choose to do in life, do it all the way. Action above all. Don't talk about it, be about it. Experiences over materialism. It lasts much longer, and it's more real. Good breeds good. Be good to yourself, and be good to one another. Game speed, game-like. We train with a focus and intensity on the court, which turns practice into a game, and the game into a practice. We work hard, we play hard, we step it up. These principles are beyond basketball. We use basketball as a vehicle for growth and success. And the results, well, they speak for themselves. Countless number of middle school and high school MVPs. Over 60 college players, Division 1, 2, and 3. Professional players, national team players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, an NBA draft pick, and over 5,000 families, all of whom have stepped it up. We have a love for the game, timeless principles that guide us, a state-of-the-art campus, engaged coaches. We have the results. The choice is simple. It's time to step it up.
Our halftime show is brought to you by Camp Step It Up. Just a 2.5-hour drive from New York City with busing provided to and from camp. Founded by former Division I player Yogev Verdugo, Step It Up is the most proven Shomer Shabbat sleepaway basketball camp in the world over the past 13 years. Step It Up has produced over a dozen Yeshiva University and Stern College players, including all-conference stars and leading scorers. Along with dozens of Yeshiva League MVPs, hundreds of Sarachek players have come through the program, including current stars like Gaby Spodek, Alex August, Jojo Alfasi, Simon Alul, and Noah Hiltzik. Step It Up has also developed over 100 college players across all divisions, plus professional and national team players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, and even an NBA draft pick. The camp runs June 24th through August 5th in the U.S. with an additional Israel session August 9th through the 14th. Flexible 1 to 7 week options are available for boys and girls in grades 3 through 12. With 3 daily minyanim learning groups at Camp Rabbi and state-of-the-art campus in Pennsylvania, over 5,000 families have already stepped it up. For more information, visit timetostepitup.com, email office@campstepitup.com, or call 888-600-0908. All right, Josh, 27-25 as the Sting lead it. And we mentioned a little about this before, but this is a huge rivalry, right? We saw Coach Gene Martinez talk about it in our halftime interview with the coach. You said that you went to Maimonides in Boston. Were you a part of any big rivalries in your games down there or up there?
Yeah, we have a similar sort of vibe up there. We play against the other Jewish school, Gann Academy, every year in a sold-out game at Brandeis University. So, yeah, this reminds me a little bit of that. As far as the game goes here right now, obviously both teams very well-rounded, 27-25. Not much of a difference on the scoreboard between these two teams or in talent for that matter. If I'm SAR, I want to continue to pound the ball to Goldberg in the post. You know, when he's down there, it really opens up the floor for the shooters. Continue getting good looks to Webke, to Blechner, Halpert, you know, continue making the extra pass. And for Frisch, I'd like to see some more off-ball action for Steppner. Obviously, we know what he can do in isolation, but I'd like to see some more open looks for him. And then Nathan Neufeld continue to take the ball to the hoop down low. He's been very effective in doing that thus far.
Yeah, you mentioned Isaac Steppner. A Frisch scout told me that he is the best player in the Yeshiva League according to him. He's had a good game so far. I would say that the Sting have been able, though, to keep him in check for the most part, Josh.
Yes, they sure have, but whole second half of play ahead of us, so we'll see if they can keep that up.
Yep, this game is only half done, so we've got half to go. The game is half full, half empty, whichever way you want to look at it.
And I'd like to take this opportunity to shout out good friend Nadav Sprung, at Nadav Sprung on Threads. Israel runs on Nadav Sprung.
Want to receive Sarachek news and updates and get close game alerts? Join our WhatsApp group. The link is in the description of this YouTube video. To all those watching on YouTube, thanks for joining us. It's been a great game thus far, and hopefully we've got a great finish to come.
Primetime basketball. It might be early in the morning, but all of the fans have showed out here for this Erev Shabbat affair.
Simon to inbound, Weiss to receive, and we're off. Here in the second half, Frisch SAR. Here we go. Weiss inside, throws it right to Frisch that time. Judah Suss with the steal, so not a great start for the Sting as Frisch forces an early turnover. Now Suss, after the steal, puts up a three. Got it to go.
Huge shot out of the gates for Suss, putting Frisch ahead for the first time in a long time. Now, one thing to pay attention for here in the second half is that SAR is shooting on the near hoop. The near hoop is a lot less forgiving than the far hoop, so we'll see if that plays in as a factor in the second half.
And something else now that we've switched ends, both teams are going to be shooting where their fans are, right? So as the teams bring the ball up the court, their fans are going to be...
Yeah, that too. So what I mean by a little less forgiving, for those of you who don't know what that means because that wasn't very clear, the rim on the far end is a lot softer, so shots are more likely to go in after they bounce off the rim versus the close end. Shots that hit the rim are more likely to bounce out due to the greater elasticity of the rim.
SAR turns it over for the second possession in a row to start the second half. Steppner gets the ball in the post, and he gets fouled.
Steppner, the biggest player on the court. Obviously, in the first half, he shot the ball well from mid-range, but I'd like to see him take the ball to the hoop in the second half.
Sorry, Josh. Foul's on number 2, Jonah Blechner. That time he was guarding Steppner, forced the miss, but Steppner gets his own rebound. Good block, though, from Halpert, and he gets the turnover. Sting basketball.
Couldn't get that one to go on that possession, but still an incredible look for number 23, Isaac Steppner.
Ari Halpert to bring the ball up the court. SAR now down in the game for the first time since the opening minutes. Here's Blechner. Simon, open three, puts it up. A little bit short. Rebound, Steppner just towers over Goldberg to grab the board. Steppner now bringing the ball up. Spinning inside, just a little short. Couldn't get his own rebound. Possession will remain with the Cougars. Steal, it's Halpert. 2-on-1 the other way, he's got Goldberg. Halpert will do it himself. Doesn't go. Kept alive, but taken there by Suss, and here he comes. Inside, wide open. Nathan Neufeld.
Great
gets
passing
to
there
go.
from Judas Suss, finding Nathan Neufeld under the hoop.
Simon puts the ball on the floor, gets inside. Nice take, but couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Stepner. Frisch feeling it now.
No look pass there from Stepner. Frisch getting out on transition, trying to have back-to-back possessions with interior scores. Now stay tuned, folks, for the upcoming matchup, our next game here on MacsLive between the Ramaz Rams and Jewish Culture Lions. Jewish Culture making their first appearance all the way from Miami in this Sarachek tournament. I wonder if they can make their way into Sarachek Sunday, the semifinals of this amazing tournament.
Frisch timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Frisch has taken the lead. They were down at halftime by 2. It's been a 5-point swing in the first 2 minutes plus of this third quarter. The Cougars have got a 30-27 lead over the Sting.
Yeah, a lot of real estate left to go in this game. 5:54 in this quarter, a whole nother 8-minute quarter coming up. What do you want to see from SAR to get back in the lead in this one?
Yeah, we haven't seen too many three-pointers in the first half, but Frisch has started to open that up. Judas Suss hit a 3 earlier. They've been taking a few more, so three-point defense is going to be important.
Blechner, I believe, with the lone 3 for the Sting. I wonder if they will get him more looks from beyond the arc.
Foul on Blechner, 2 free throws for Jesse Reinhardt.
The Frisch stands letting everyone know that the Sting defender cannot commit that play, but I think we all knew that given the foul call.
All Sarachek games, which are played at Yeshiva University, will be broadcast on MacsLive.com and the MacsLive YouTube channel. Subscribe to MacsLive on YouTube and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single Sarachek broadcast. 2 for 2 from the line for Reinhardt, as Frisch has now got a 5-point lead. Offensive foul, Webke.
The Jewish charge, as they say.
Webke a little bit overzealous, and early in this second half, the Sting haven't been able to get anything going offensively. They haven't scored yet.
Yeah, Frisch on a 7-0 run out of the gates in this second half.
Here's Neufeld. Over to Stepner. That was a deep 3, Josh. Couldn't get it to go, though.
That was all the way from the Stern campus. Wow, that was a deep one.
Here's Halpert. Inside to Webke. His jump shot is good. Nice touch there from the sophomore.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of that. Webke flashing to the middle of the defense, putting up a beautiful shot to get SAR within 3.
Knocked out of bounds. Possession remains with Frisch. Number 1, Evan Goldberg back into the game. Frisch by 3. Here's Stepner, number 23, 6'5". Gets to his spot, the jump shot, no good. Rebound is up and taken by Halpert. Suss gave Halpert a grab. There'll be a foul on number 11, Judah Suss.
First foul of the period for the Frisch Cougars. Not a cause for concern. SAR has already fouled 4 times, so I believe the next foul by SAR will result in free throws for the Cougars.
Yep. Goldberg, guarded by Reinhardt. Now over to Weiss. Nice job getting over the screen there by Grossman.
There's that double team, and it's effective on that possession.
Corner 3, Suss, no. Rebound Weiss, but it's poked away. Webke gets it back. Three-pointer, top of the key, swirls out. Rebound Steppner. Here's Neufeld all the way. Good defense from Weiss. Sting get it back, and they look to run. That'll be a foul on Grossman. He got in Weiss's way, preventing any fast break opportunity. Yeah, it was a nice take from Neufeld, but better defense by Weiss. Made sure not to leave his feet. Didn't commit a foul. We'll have a timeout on the floor. Frisch 32, SAR 29. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're back at the Max Turn Athletic Center. Frisch 32, SAR 29. In this battle of heated rivals, the two of these teams, as we mentioned before, played in the semifinals of the Yeshiva League tournament, with SAR coming out victorious.
Oh, he had Goldberg open down low. He didn't see him though.
Halpert inside, fadeaway, no good. Rebound Steppner. Frisch lead by 3, looking to add to it here. Suss thought about a 3. Now he'll pull back. Blechner on Neufeld. Now it's Webke on Neufeld. Back to Suss. Steppner, deep three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Jonah Blechner. Webke in the corner, swings it. Top of the key, Weiss 3. No good. Rebound, Halpert. Looking to get to that left hand of his, no good.
2 good looks on that possession. They've been getting a lot of great looks on offense recently, but they haven't been falling.
Neufeld. Now Reinhardt gets it back. Layup no good.
Simple give and go, but Reinhardt can't finish the layup on the left side. I'd like to see him use the left hand there in the future.
Definitely tough maybe for some players to use that offhand though. Sting bring it up. Chance to tie it. They're down 3. It's Webke, guarded by Steppner. Webke hands to Halpert. Inside, Goldberg. Trying to create some space, and they're going to call a travel.
Low scoring second half so far. Just 7 points for the Cougars and to 2 for the Sting. What do both teams need to do to start running up the scoreboard?
That's a great question. I think if you're Frisch, I mean, they've had a great defensive third quarter, but on offense, I think they can take a couple more three-pointers, Josh. They haven't been launching too many. They've got some great three-point shooters on the team.
Steppner's been taking a lot of them, but I'd like to see him take 1 or 2 steps in. Obviously, he's 6'5", he's a strong kid. He can make those, but why not make it a little bit easier on yourself?
Yeah, Frisch has definitely got some guys that can launch it from 3. Number 24, Nathan Neufeld. I would compare him to a kindergartner who can't stop making trouble. He lives in the corner.
Yeah, and he loves to have temper tantrums downhill. An incredible scorer down low.
There's a steal. And it's taken here by Frisch. Neufeld into the corner. Three-pointer is up. A little bit short. Offensive rebound, Gervis. Back up and in, so the shortest guy out there on the court gets the offensive board.
Hard over height there. Big take from Jacob Gervis, the 5'9" guard.
Frisch now by 5. Chance of defense from the crowd. Offensive rebound, Halpert, blocked by Steppner. Back the other way, Stepner trying to create some space. Gets it to go.
Halpert putting up a strong fight, getting offensive rebounds on multiple possessions here late in this third quarter, but Stepner's strength is prevailing at the moment.
Yeah, Stepner has owned the paint like Sherwin-Williams on offense and defense all day long. They're going to get a foul here. Looks like Reinhardt, the guilty party, so SAR will maintain possession. Frisch 35 on the shot clock for the Sting. Jonah Blechner back into the game for Webkey.
Jonah Blechner, former MVP of the Ezra Schwartz Memorial Baseball Tournament held in Boston, so he's a multi-sport athlete.
0 for 2 from close range for Halpert that time.
Two-sec difference, shot clock, game clock. Frisch gonna hold here for the final shot of the third quarter.
Gervis gonna take his time, as you mentioned. The Sting have scored just 4 points in this third quarter. Frisch looking to extend their lead. It's Gervis. Here he comes. Hand it to Grossman. There's a steal, Halpert. Just 2 seconds to go. It's launched from deep. Oh, just a little bit short.
7-point game here. Frisch leading 36-29. Can SAR punch back in the fourth quarter? Coming up next.
There's awesome facilities, from pool to tennis courts to soccer fields, and just the avira, the atmosphere at the dining room. We bench all together, all meals, which is amazing. We value Torah, and we have chinuch staff that are on campus 24/7.
I truly believe anyone who comes here as a camper will carry this place with them for the rest of their lives.
I love it, and my family loves it.
You wish you could just stay here forever.
Plans this Holomoid Pesach. Join NCSY at Six Flags on April 5th and 6th for an epic day you won't want to miss. Busing is provided for teens, and there will be kosher for Pesach food available. Visit sixflags.ncsy.org for more info.
Chaim, Manu Webkey had the lone basket of that period for the Sting. What should the Sting be looking for in their offensive sets in this quarter?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit tough. If you look at the Sting, they're a little bit of a smaller team, especially when you consider Stepner just owning the paint inside, making it difficult for any drives to happen. So I think shooting is going to be crucial.
All right, Blechner on the rebound. Weiss Corrals coming up the court, right side.
Weiss all the way, but it's poked away. Simon gets it back. And it's taken back by Frisch. Ball still inbounds, taken by Blechner. Inside. Foul. Stepner went for the pump fake, fouled Weiss, so Sam Weiss will head to the free throw line for 2.
Good chance here for the Sting when the buckets aren't falling, when the field goals aren't going down. It's a great opportunity to get back on the board from the charity stripe.
First free throw is good. Sign up for the MacsLive WhatsApp status for behind-the-scenes content and updates you won't want to miss. Send a WhatsApp message to 805-MacsLive. That's 805-622-7548 and save our contact in your phone.
Six-point ball game, 45 seconds into the fourth quarter. Exciting, emphatic, incredible matchup here. Everything you dream about as a kid growing up in the driveway, happening in real life.
In the corner, now into the paint. And it's the travel. Neufeld couldn't get his feet planted, and he took 2 steps too many. Sting get the ball back. Down by 6. The Frisch biggest lead of this game has been 9.
The Sting fans thirsty for a bucket here from their guys.
Simon will try a 3. No good. Rebound Gervis. Gervis gets it back from Reinhardt. Now hands back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt again inside, and a foul. Goldberg gave him a hack.
SAR went out to an early 4-0 lead. For the rest of the first half, it was a back-and-forth game, but Frisch has controlled the game here so far in the second half. If you're SAR, what should you be looking for going down the stretch?
Well, I think it's going to start with stops on defense, but the real issue has been their offense. They're going to have to get it going. Now, Josh, I'm going to take this time to ask a question that's really been on my mind lately, and you'd think I know the answer considering I went to SAR, but I'm a little interested in the name of SAR, right? The sting. Is that referring to the act of stinging? Is their name a verb? Is it like a bee sting? I'm not even fully sure, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's a great question, Chaim. It's obviously a metaphor for something. Maybe it has multi-meanings?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, if we look at now the Frisch team name, the Cougars, I don't really know what a cougar is either. Some kind of dog, cat, something.
Either way, it's a battle between two solidified great franchises in the Jewish basketball world.
Weiss on Stepner, pulls up, no good. The outside shooting has been a real struggle for SAR today.
Yeah, SAR in dire need of a stop and bucket in this fourth quarter.
3-point attempt, Suss, no good. Stepner rebound, put back.
Stepner's size in the interior, too much to handle for the SAR Sting.
Nobody picked him up and boxed him out that time. Before the shot, there's a foul on the floor.
Goldberg firing his guys up here. A bucket would be huge.
Simon looking for that bucket. No good. Stepner again fierce on defense, preventing anything from going into that hoop, but it's niftily pointed away, poked away. Here come the Sting. It's Simon all the way, gets it to go.
Judah Suss getting back on D, but Simon able to finish that one before Suss sends it into the stands.
Timeout Sting as they're down by 8, 5:13 to go here in the fourth. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Frisch 40, SAR 32. It's a packed house here in the Max Stern Athletic Center. Fans made the trip, students missing class. To all those maybe who are in class and are watching the game from class, thanks for joining us. Whether you're watching on YouTube or the website, so happy you could join us as we've got a good one. 5:13 to go. Frisch lead it by 8.
Yeah, SAR looking to score some points here. Obviously, we know what they're capable of, right? They made the MYSHL finals, beating Frisch in the semifinals for those of you just joining us. So they can easily get back into this one and win the game.
It's going to be the starting 5 out there on the floor for SAR as they're down by 8. Looking for some offense to get them back into it. Number 3 for Frisch, that's Sadia Shoulder, manning the point guard now. Wide open, Schuss, he got lost there. Josh, no SAR defender picked him up.
No, great off-ball screen, freeing up Suss down low for the little floater teardrop.
Ari Halpert with his Sting down by 10. Weiss launches a 3, it's short. Rebound Stepner. A little over-ambitious there from Halpert. He'll get called for the foul. That's the Sting's second of the quarter.
Halpert, a pesky defender, stirring up turnovers all day. offensive rebounds. He really brings the energy for his team.
You can take a look on the replay. Long pass attempt from Stepner, but Halpert a little bit too handsy. Didn't get the ball. There's a steal. Good block from Goldberg, taken by Simon, and here they come. Back to Goldberg. Looking to get inside. That's a tough take, but great Frisch defense.
Yeah, Goldberg couldn't prevail over the double team on that.
Suss threw it out of bounds. Sting get the ball back with 4:08 to go. They're down 10.
Frisch coach Zach Tuckman cannot believe that call, but there's no replay review in Sarachek, so we will play on.
Here's Weiss. Crossover move, looking to get it in the paint. Little jump shot is good. Sting are going to need more of that.
Yeah, they sure will. Beautiful move there from Weiss, number 30.
Sting going with the full court press, trying to cause some mistakes. Not going to work, though, as an easy transition bucket for Suss off the pass from Stepner. Grossman commits the foul. That's Frisch's third of the quarter.
Make sure to stay tuned, folks, for the upcoming matchup between the number 5 seeded Ramaz Rams and number 4 seeded Jewish Culture Lions. Our second of 4 games here in the Max Stern Athletic Center in the Tier 1 quarterfinals of the Red Sarachek tournament.
Looking forward to that one. I believe this is Jewish Culture's first time in the tournament. They're a newer team. Great showing last night against TABC, looking to continue that.
Nice takedown low for Halpert.
Halpert full head of steam. Stepner commit the foul. So it's 2 free throws as the Sting down by 10. Every time they get a bucket, seems that the Cougars are able to respond and get that lead back up to double figures. First free throw is good. We mentioned earlier that the Frisch crowd here going with the St. Patrick's Day theme. Everybody in the crowd rocking the green. Not sure what green has to do with Frisch, but I guess it's a...
SAR in a backcourt press, trying to stir up. Looks like they're backing off, but a crucial possession here with 3:24 to play in the 4th period.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Josh. While I'm yammering on about the fans, thanks for getting us back into the game.
Anytime, fine.
Stepner inside. Foul on the floor. That basket is not going to, or that shot attempt's not going to count.
Yeah, he's a tough guard, 6'5", a man among boys. SAR trying to do anything they can to limit him.
Coach Tuckman wanted that foul in the act of shooting. No such luck. Frisch will get it under the basket as Weiss commit that foul.
This isn't quite the NBA.
Yeah, in the NBA, they basically give in the act of shooting to anything. It's ridiculous, yeah?
Yeah. They let the players ref the games over there. But here in Sarachek, the referees ref, the players play. It's a much better recipe.
Completely agree. Stepner inside, but the left hand wouldn't go. Gets his own rebound, and as he was trying to tap that ball back in, he got fouled.
Stepner missed 2 early free throws, but since then he settled in. Let's see if he can knock these down.
Stepner's first free throw, no good. Important correction here. The green out there for the Frisch fans, not for St. Patrick's Day, which was earlier this week, but for the IDF. Much better cause, as we always have our lines with Israel.
I see some Boston Celtics jerseys in the stands there. I'd like to applaud whoever those fans are.
Here's Weiss. Webke now, guarded by Stepner. Hands off. Goldberg thought about a 3. Decided not to take it. Goldberg now drives inside. Weiss launches high arcing 3. It's good.
He got it! Max Weiss with a huge 3 for the Sting, bringing them within 6 points with 2:42 to go.
Knocked out of bounds, will stay with Frisch. I'm gonna call that 3-pointer Skittles. It was a rainbow up there from Max Weiss. Got it to go, though, with a perfect, satisfying swish.
Yeah, finally a big shot on offense from the Sting. They've been not great on offense in the second half, but that doesn't mean that they can't win.
Launch down the court. It's a foot race. Stepner gets there first. Nothing called. Couldn't get it to go. Oh, and the ball sat on the rim but wouldn't fall for Gervis. Here come the Sting. Fans feeling it. They're down by just 6.
Webke from deep. He got it! Monty Webke brings SAR within 3.
Timeout, Cougars. 2:25 to go, 45-42. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back for the end of this one.
There's awesome facilities from pool to tennis courts to soccer fields, and just the avira, the atmosphere at the dining room. We bench all together, all meals, which is amazing. We value Torah, and we have chinuch staff that are on campus 24/7.
I truly believe anyone who comes here as a camper will carry this place with them for the rest of their lives.
I love it, and my family loves it.
You wish you could just stay here forever.
Welcome back to the Maxstern Athletic Center. The Sting fans, as you see there, getting into it. A huge three-pointer from the sophomore. Max Webke cuts this to a three-point game.
Yeah, back-to-back threes from the Sting. The junior-sophomore tandem, Max Weiss and Monty Webke, with humongous triples to pull SAR within 3.
And that's how quickly the game can change. Just a minute ago, Frisch had what we thought was a commanding 9-point lead. Looked to be in control, but the Sting, first Sam Weiss.
Yeah, good teams are able to remain composed even in moments like these.
Yeah, it is Max Weiss. Max Weiss with the first 3, then Max Webke capping off the back-to-back. As the lead is now just a 1-possession game, it's a 3-point advantage for the Cougars over the Sting. We've seen aggressive front court defense this whole fourth quarter. That looks like the Sting are going to continue. Lobbed in for Stepner, uses his height to just snatch that pass. Here come the Cougars, looking to extend their lead, make it a little more comfortable.
Isolation for Neufeld, takes on Webke, and Halpert with a great double team.
Three-pointer up and good. Huge response, Jesse Reinhardt back
Ice
up.
in his veins.
Back up to a 6-point lead. Halpert draws a foul. He'll head to the line for 2. After the game ends, be sure to stay tuned for the NCSY postgame show. Looking like we're due for an exciting ending to this one. First free throw, no good. And Josh, I would say under 2 minutes to go, 6-point advantage, maybe 5 in a couple seconds. This is securely potato chip zone, wouldn't you say?
100%. Frisch starting to taste the sweetness of victory, but SAR refusing to go away.
Frisch gets it inbounds cleanly. Now they've got to get it over the line, which they do. Good job by Gervis. Gets around 2 defenders as Gervis all the way, no good. Offensive rebound up, no good. Rebound. Halpert, Blechner ahead. Weiss, Sting down by 5.
Weiss, Stepner, 2 stars guarding each other. Let's see what Weiss can do here.
One-on-one against Stepner.
Double team comes, can he recognize it?
They're going to get a foul on Stepner. He reached in. Frisch is over the limit. It'll be 2 free throws for Max Weiss. You can see Weiss wanted the one-on-one matchup. The double team came, but just a little too much of a reach from Stepner that time. First free throw good.
90 seconds remain in this game. Frisch up 4, probably 3 after Weiss knocks this down. I'd like to see them have a long, drawn-out possession coming up. Get a nice look down low for one of their interior finishers.
Stepner gets it in, and he's looking to push. Poked away from behind, out of bounds. Remains with Frisch, and they've got to be careful with that. Those trailing defenders, they've done that a couple times today already, just poking the ball. That time, luckily for Frisch, it went out of bounds. They've got to be a little bit more careful with the basketball.
Yeah, SAR playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder here. They really want it bad.
Neufeld, guarded by Webke. 20 to go on the shot clock. Neufeld against Webke. In no rush are the Cougars here. They're up by 3. Timeout.
Neufeld, he's been quiet in the second half after a really strong first half where he got downhill a lot, taking the ball to the hoop. I wonder if they'll go back to that.
Frisch by 3. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back for the last 107 of this one. Welcome back. Frisch has got the ball, 48-45. 1 minute remaining in this battle of rivals. Frisch leads it by 3. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound Webke. Chance to tie for the Sting.
Coach Tuckman riding with Jacob Gervis over the starter, Judas Suss here.
Halpert spin move. They're gonna get a foul. Reach-in foul on Grossman. 2 free throws for Halpert, a chance to cut the lead to just 1. We mentioned the early start time, 9 a.m., but despite that, this crowd, reminiscent of Danny Tanner, Uncle Jesse, Michelle, DJ, it's a full house.
It sure is, Chaim. Early Shacharis, everyone made their way down.
First free throw is good after clanking off the top of the backboard.
Friendly roll. And he's poised to knock the second free throw down to pull SAR within 1 point. Under 40 seconds to play.
It's good. So logistically, what do we got here? 39 seconds to go. Shot clock sits at 35. So the Sting guaranteed, barring an offensive rebound.
Yeah, SAR no need to foul, obviously. Want to contain SAR.
Oh, Blechner thought he had the steal, but a foul is called.
Great hustle play, but I could hear the slap from here.
Yeah,
Stadium
was ready to explode. So we'll take a look on the replay. Blechner came flying in. Yeah, and he got the arm that time of Reinhardt. Fans are arguing amongst themselves, but that looked like a foul.
Gigantic free throws here. Does Jesse Reinhardt have it in him to knock these down? Hits the first, and the Frisch crowd erupts in exclamation.
Now this is the big one. It's a 2-point lead right now. If he can cash this second one, it'll be a 3-point advantage.
And if you're SAR, you must box out, and watch out for Stepner leaking in from beyond the 3-point line.
Free throw up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Oh, they're going to give possession back to Frisch. Check the replay on that one. After the missed free throw, the ball was available. Kind of just rolling around. We're going to say last touch by Sam Weiss.
Humongous call there by the referee.
Now if you're the Sting,
Frisch.
you're going to look for a steal, then maybe a quick foul. We'll see. There's the foul. Oh, they're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Zach Tuckman recognizes Weiss steaming over, gets his boys a timeout.
Yeah, you can see here on the replay, the double team came quickly. Good job by the Frisch coach recognizing it, calling a quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. So Frisch, again, another relatively low-scoring game, 49-47. Shot clock is turned off with 25 seconds to go. If you're SAR, Josh, you're going to look to get a steal, then maybe foul quickly.
Yeah, 25.3 all the time in the world. But overall, it's just been a great game here, living up to the hype. SAR Frisch, Subway Series. What more do you want?
Absolutely. The inbound, always going to be so important. That's really something that seems so simple that maybe you don't practice as much, but it's very important. You got to get the ball inbounds, as a 5-second violation would be costly.
Yeah, for Frisch, it's important to be alert for, leaking guys under the hoop, because SAR is going to be so focused on getting a steal, double teaming, that, maybe Stepner will be wide open down low.
Jesse Reinhardt's got the all-important job. He's the inbound man, looking to get it in. Preferably looking to get it into a great free throw shooter if possible, but getting it in is paramount. Gets it in. Sting look to trap and they poke it away. It's a steal. It's given right back and taken. 17 seconds to go. Here's Halpert. Up with the right hand. No good. Jump ball. Possession Sting. Wow, what happened on that possession, Josh? Looked like Halpert tried to drive all the way through.
Pandemonium, but SAR has the ball down to 10.1 seconds left. I wonder what Coach Halpert will draw up for them.
Yeah, that was madness. Frisch was able to get the ball in bounds, but a great tie-up, steal by the Sting. I think maybe they could have taken their time there. Ari Halpert really, as you see on the replay, tried to push the pace. It was great defense from Stepner. He got the rebound, and then a nice tie-up. But I think that Halpert maybe could have taken a second, looked at the situation, taken his time. But I guess
he sure could have, but regardless, what a great play to get the ball back for his team after the miss. Giving them a shot to either tie this up, send it to overtime, or a potential Jonah Blechner or Max Weiss game winner.
Yeah, I was going to ask, if you're the Sting here, are you drawing up a three-pointer? Are you going for the glory, going for the win?
Yeah, I'm always a big advocate for going for the win. When you have the opportunity, you should take it. If you're the Cougars, you're going to be trying to prevent a Max Weiss three because they know what he is capable of. So if you're the Sting, I'd look for, Webkey and some of the other guys from beyond the arc.
Both teams break the huddle. Sting will have the ball under the Frisch basket. Evan Goldberg, the 6'3" senior, to inbound. We'll see what Coach Halpert drew up in that timeout. Gets it in. Here's Weiss. Weiss, 6 seconds to go. Step back jump shot. No good. Rebound Cougars. And there's the foul. A tough shot that time from Weiss. Couldn't get it to go, leaning off of 1 foot. And if Frisch can make their free throws, that'll seal the deal here. Frisch faithful can feel it.
There go the bleachers. Reminiscent of the TABC fans from a couple of years ago who ended up breaking some of the bleachers in this gym.
Looked like on that last offensive possession for the Sting, looked like Coach Halpert's plan was get the ball to our star, get the ball to Weiss, let him try to make something of it. Got off a decent shot, but it was great defense from Frisch, making it difficult. First free throw. No. The door has just squeaked open. Timeout on the floor. So, all important second free throw incoming.
Yeah, after this free throw, if he makes it, SAR will get the ball under the far hoop, so they will have to travel a full length of the court. Obviously not ideal, not like in the NBA where they could call a timeout and get the ball at half court.
That's right. No advancing the ball here. As this one comes to an end, we'd like to say thank you to everyone who's made this game possible on our end. The executive director, Eitan Traug, the executive producer, David Sampson, associate director, Jarrett Lazarus, our director, Moshe Laub, our associate producers, Zachary Siklik, Yosef Silver, our camera operators, Danny Genauer, Jonah Kalassi, Manny Spinoza, Shlomo Alter, our tech operator, David Bosher, and our statistics writers from Joshua Silkin and Peter Osen. Second free throw. Jesse Reinhardt sinks it. Timeout Sting. Now if you're Coach Halpert here, not really too much you can do with just 1.4 seconds to go. It's going to have to be an inbound, preferably at about the half-court line, and then a heave.
Yeah, if I were Coach Halpert, I would draw up a play to throw a Hail Mary down the court to Goldberg. Although he's not their best three-point shooter, he's their biggest guy. And I think if he catches the ball, he could throw up a shot that potentially would go in.
.4 to go. Sting ready to launch it down court. You know, you mentioned they're going to go for the Hail Mary pass. What I find risky with that is you might not even give yourself a chance to have a basket, right? If you can't complete the Hail Mary, then there's no shot. At least if you kind of make a pass inside half court, it'll be a tough shot, but at least they'll give them a chance, right? Because you're basically guaranteed to at least get a shot off that way.
Yeah, but with 1.4 seconds left, it's hard to get a good look when you catch the ball in the backcourt.
Avery Simon to inbound. Joey Ginsberg waving those arms, trying to make it as difficult as possible. Simon looking for anyone. Another timeout from Coach Halpert as those 5 seconds were ticking down.
Relentless Frisch defense on that inbounds, forcing Coach Halpert to burn his timeout.
So we've been stuck at 1.4 to go. This reminds me, you know, when I was little, Josh, I would want to stay up, watch the NBA games. As the clock winded down, with just 2 minutes, 1 minute to go, I thought this game's almost over. I'll get to bed soon enough. But as we're seeing here, the last couple seconds of a game can feel like an eternity.
Oh, you're sure right. I am spot on. The last 2 minutes of an NBA game sometimes take 20 minutes, half an hour between all the reviews, you know, timeouts, TV timeouts, etc.
Yeah, no replay review here. Yet we've been waiting for this moment, this 1.4 second launch from the Sting. The inevitable miracle. Can it happen? Huddle is broken. Sting out of timeouts. It's now or never.
Sting fans holding their breath, praying for a miracle, as you said.
Now it's going to be Goldberg to inbound it. Ginsberg. Oh, they hand it over to Simon. A little bit of a trick play. Inside to Webke. They get the shot off. No good. Short, and Frisch has come out victorious. So the Sting did get a shot off, but Frisch is able to hang on.
Yeah, Frisch advances into the Tier 1 semifinals. They'll face the winner of Shalhevet versus Flatbush. Now for SAR, as good of a look as you're going to get in that scenario. Nothing to hang your head about there for the Sting. An incredible effort. Frisch just able to come out on top, using their skills to pull it out.
Yeah, they were able to get a decent shot off the backboard and just a little bit short as he couldn't get it to fall. So Frisch wins this one. The final score, 50-47. Frisch wins this edition of the rivalry. SAR Frisch. Frisch will be moving on to the next round of the Tier 1 here at the Sarachek tournament. Welcome back to the Max Turn Athletic Center. We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter with the Frisch stars of the game, Judah Suss, Jesse Reinhardt, and Nathan Neufeld. Take it away.
Congratulations to the Frisch Cougars semifinals win. Jesse Reinhardt, player of the game. How do you stay so composed in those clutch situations at the free throw line, hitting the big three in the corner over there?
I mean, we're a battle-tested team, and we've been through a lot of tough games, and we finally pulled one through.
Congratulations. Nathan Neufeld, Hakoyan. Incredible first half, incredible hustle throughout the whole entire game, and he's a Sarachek legend as well with a game winner last year. How are you just such a legend in this tournament, and how do you continue to play with so much hustle and heart every single game as a senior?
I mean, you already said it. I just play my heart out. This is it. This is our last time playing as seniors. This team is one of my favorite things to do my entire life. My favorite thing I've ever gotten to do is play with this team. So that's all it is. Just giving my all, because this is the best thing ever.
Judah Suss had some huge three-pointers in this game. Had some fast breaks, both the press. Let's hear about, in your opinion, what makes this team have such amazing chemistry and everyone trusting each other.
Away from basketball, we're all just really a family. Like, we all love each other. We, like, on the court, like, no one's selfish. Everyone knows their role. Everyone plays their game. And, you know, it's just...
What's next for this team?
A championship.
Let's go. Congratulations, boys.
Thanks so much, Natan. Thank you. Once again, Frisch wins it 50-47. They defeat the Sting. Again, Frisch 50, SAR 47. Do not go anywhere, as we will be continuing our coverage of the Sarachek tournament with our next game. It's going to be Ramaz against Jewish Culture. But for now, we're saying so long. Chaim Stark alongside Josh Kenner. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.
Shabbat shalom, folks.